What's up? Welcome to the Hold It Down show. I'm your host, Hold It Down Males. I'm doing another reaction and commentary, and this on the Tommy Sotomayor show. So let's get into it.
Ooh. Okay, Sangria, I understand why you don't allow nobody to call you nigga because it leads to shit like this. When you let one person call you a bitch and these niggas try to use that as, oh, well, you let this person call you a bitch. I don't give a fuck about how y'all try to act on this app, but in real life, the intent and where that bitch is coming from, that's how I'm gonna react to that shit. So if you a nigga, I wouldn't call you a bitch until you call me a bitch. Simple. If you not my bitch, you're not calling me no fucking bitch because then that's fighting words. So, Michael, you using that point?
Man, get you out of here with that, man. Only time, really for real, only time when it's cool for a guy to call a black woman a bitch, unless you gay. That's the only time. But they'll call you all types of. If you a straight dude, straight black dude, they'll call you all types of names in the book, though. As soon as you trying to check them on it, then they feelings hurt.
Speak, and I don't have nothing to say to Tommy because Tommy ain't called me no bitch. My problem was with y'all because I speak to y'all.
Yes, he did. He said black bitches. Don't try to join another team now. Go ahead. Superwoman, stand in front of them bullets.
Okay, we could do that. He didn't specifically call me a bitch, but Tommy, I think that you're a bitch for acting like that. I think that you're a bitch for having a goddamn podcast, whatever you was doing, coming on here and just acting out your body.
That you hear that other person laughing in the background. I think Tommy, I think you a bitch. Yo, we got some grown little kids out here, man.
For no fucking reason with people that didn't come to you first. All right, but again, my smoke, I don't know Tommy. He do what he do. He been a coon.
I don't know Tommy. He do what he do. He been a coon, and he a bitch. But she don't know him though. But he been a coon. Which one is it? You don't know him, or he been a coon, or you? It's both. You know who he is, and you calling him a coon. A word white people use to describe somebody black. So he a black man. Hold it down, males, man.
So why the fuck would I be mad at a nigga that been a coon and he act like a coon? The fuck? That's what he do. But Michael, 25th, and Rick, y'all need to
We still can't even focus on this nigga. He right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, Fresh discussion, 25th and Michael.
Basically, she told you two niggas, y'all niggas better get on code. Fuck y'all doing. Even if y'all want to think logical, you better think about my feelings first. You better think about black women feelings first. We run your shit. We run your show. You making money off of our back. Exactly how she think.
He don't know this man. He don't hold accountability spaces. You guys you were holding an accountability space for black women actively while you were letting him disrespect black men.
Is that what
and
that
women.
was?
That's the whole point.
Anytime you trying to holler at a black woman about her behavior, she take it as disrespect. But they could talk about a black man's behavior all day long. When they wake up and when they go to sleep. It's wild.
So I don't know how we are holding accountability spaces while we're letting the cooning actively take place. Girl, during the accountability space. Like I don't know how else to, like I know that y'all smart, but please follow me.
She said we watching a cooning take place. So she basically saying we watching a blacking take place. That's only what a coon is. it's a white word, right? A white racist word for calling a black man or their language, racist language, to describe a black man. So she basically doing what the racist white man do.
Girl, they follow you. They missing it on purpose.
Okay, so what y'all saying is that 25th Fresh and
the
Michael.
man that was supposedly being disrespectful
No,
is
John, not
here.
me. Every
Why
time you
don't
brought it
y'all
up,
tell
I'm off the
him how
indictment.
he was being disrespectful?
Why? So he can make money off his goddamn podcast. He gonna have to pay me. Tommy, you can come in my DM.
He ain't gonna make a dime off anything.
So you got a problem with him, but as soon as you get a chance to check him, you want to say why? So he can make money off of me. He gonna have to pay me if he want me to check him. You see that? You see that shit? They want to get paid for everything, but you got the problem with him though, man. Hold it down, man. This
You gotta say, we're good. You are good. Let's just move on.
Well, then,
Fresh
then
was
we'll
making
move on
Fresh was
then.
making cogent points, and y'all were talking over him. And then he was trying to connect. He was trying to make the connection between Sukiyama and all this other hoe rapping and all this other twerking and shit. He was trying to make that connection between that and Kiki and what's going on in Fresh and Fit today. He was making that connection, but then he was being halted and intentionally disrupted. And so I believe that there was some room for everyone to have this discourse, but some of the I think it was Penelope or whatever, she consistently said, well, I can't make that connection because I don't fuck with Fresh and Fit and whoop de whoop, right?
these these women out here ain't trying to make the connection because, bro, they enjoy what they doing, but they think they gonna get married at the end of the day, and you're not. Dudes is really showing y'all they got standards and boundaries, and y'all don't like it. But I remember when y'all said when black women used to say black men will fuck anything. Oh yeah, okay. But how about these boundaries then? Now that we got boundaries, or showing we got boundaries and standards and sex control, now all of a sudden it's a problem.
But that's not what Fresh was saying. That's not what Fresh Notronic was saying. What he was saying is that there's a pattern and that there's a growing acceptance of this denigrative behavior. That's what he was. I can't speak for this nigga, brother. I'm just saying that that's what I heard in this space. And then
Fresh would have definitely used a word like denigrated.
I think you left the space
You right
a
on.
little
You right on.
early, but once it kind of started dying down and ending,
yes, sir. Yes,
he
ma'am.
already made it like a point that it was less about the conversation in general, and it was more so like the women who y'all talk to every day, we were more so used as punching bags. They already said that. So it was
Okay.
I think it was touring. He said we were more so just venting. And
Okay.
y'all
Can
just
I say?
happened to be the
Can I?
ones who were venting too. So
Can I
that's
say
why
just one thing?
so when I said that
Yeah.
I
Fair
can't relate to
use,
what you're
fair
actually
use,
talking about
fair
because
use.
I do talk about these things. I do hold women accountable. Even my homegirls, like I'm not one to judge, but I do hold people accountable. And then I let you do with whatever you will with it. However, I don't feel like I just don't understand what exactly do you want us to really like how do you want me to react to this? Because I told y'all when I decided that Fresh and Fit was not the type of concept.
Not like no little kid. Act like a grown adult. See, you don't know how to do that because you think your degrees and your independence basically describe you as an adult. It don't. It's your attitude.
I wanted to consume, I literally erase it from my mind. I don't give them my ratings. I
All
don't
right,
read them.
cool.
If I
We
see
already
it,
told you what to do.
no, okay, I'm
Now
not talking
you
to you
told us
now.
how we were
If I
crooked.
decide,
Speak
25th,
on
don't
that
do that.
subject. Why did we
25th, please
change?
do not do
Why did we
that.
change from that
If
subject?
I decide, if
That
I
girl
see
who was
Fresh and
just
Fit,
talking shit about
anything
me,
come across my
this is her
timeline, I'm
page.
scrolling. So I don't understand why you're upset
Talking
about
about
that.
respect.
I don't pay them no
Pretty pussy as
mind.
I
hell.
think most of them.
See, it's always the outright hoes who got a problem with this shit. Pretty, pussy, pretty as hell. Come eat it. So she inviting creeps to her pussy, to her heaven. Look who's sexualizing themselves. We ain't gotta do nothing. It's y'all, and it always been y'all. Let's continue.
Most of the
Pussy
vitriol,
pretty as
most
hell. Come eat
again,
it.
this is what I heard. I can't speak for the brothers, the co-host, 25th Band and Fresh Electronic. This is just what I heard, right? What I heard, especially P, there was a lot of pushback from you, and I understand that because now I get a little bit more about what you're saying. But I think what they were trying to talk about is that the energy. Remember, the host was talking about the energy in the room when it, or excuse me, the energy when it comes to like the small things that the women come after about this 9 to 5 nigga that you never even knew, but yet, it happens over the weekend, whatever the fuck this nigga did, to insult black women. And then before you know it, come Monday and and the FBI comes, you got all this shit about this one nigga, right? The same thing about this nigga. No one even heard about Kiki's baby's daddy, right? Darius. And then he make this one little tweet, and by the time you know it, you got this nigga's blood type, social security number and everything else. So he was talking about the disparity in energy when it comes to going after a brother that rather than holding other sisters self accountable. And that's what I have a problem with as well, is this lack of self accountability when it comes to the Essence Awards or BET. I'm old as fuck, but mid 40s. But my point is that, when Quincy Jones put his
The Essence Awards was a whole horror show, whole horror slut show, and it was all black women. No white woman was there, and it's called Essence Award. So at the Essence Awards, they ain't uh, showcase no accomplishment but whoredom and sluttery. That's it.
his head in his hand when all these hoes was twerking and everything was on national TV. I have never in my life seen any such.
They gonna call him gay for doing it. They gonna call Quincy Jones gay for doing it. Oh, you don't want to watch us twerk and shake our ass and all day long? Oh, you gay. He just don't want to see it 24/7, man. But then y'all always talking about, so I want somebody to stimulate my mind. I I wonder what kind of stimulation you talking about, because it can't be no lectural, traditional type of conversation.
It was the level of denigration was just off the fucking charts. And so I think there's no pushback against that, but there's always a pushback against the slightest deviation of when a black male goes off code, right, and does something, right, to where a black woman can hold him responsible. And again, wrapping this up because I know I'm taking a lot of time. Tommy, I've known of Tommy for about a dozen fucking years. I remember when he was on YouTube and some shit when I was working for the army in Germany overseas and shit. And I used to listen to Tommy a lot, and his whole thing was, let me see, hair-headed hooligans. That's what the fuck that nigga was saying. Hair-headed hooligans. And always he would bring on some crazy woman who would drag their kid out, and do some crazy shit. And he would bring them on the show and have them defend their position. And most of the time they just couldn't, right? They were ghetto girls, and it was just a horrible.
They can't defend their position because they only going out there just to get attention. That's it. They really don't care about none of that. Like, it's like the Kendra G show. Them women don't care. They just going up there to look, check out my body. Look how I look. Even though you just got Pound Town an hour ago before you came on there. They go on there half naked with no bra on, nothing covered up, talking about eating ass.
A horrible display of motherhood gone to shit. And my point is that Tommy does make cogent points. I'm not in Tommy's camp. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, if you look at this logically, just objectively, if though there was no dog and no bone and no dog in the fight, if you just look at
These people don't care about looking at it logically. They think about their feelings. They still kids in the head. That's how you know um, a lot of black women ain't elevate yet. That's why they always talking about they want somebody to stimulate their mind. Your mind should already be stimulated already. You how old? You in your 30s and you still talking about man? You in your 60s talking about something? You still looking for your king? Yeah, okay.
this shit, Tommy does make cogent points. The problem is that how he does it sometimes, right? He calls women hoes and bitches and all this and niggas coons and all this crazy shit, right? But if you could, and again, a lot of you can't look past that. I'm old enough to know.
But they'll get mad at Tommy for calling them bitches and hoes. But it's a whole genre of music of stripper bitches and hoes. They just don't want to hear it from a man's mouth. That's all. Cause at the end of the day, it ain't about us being right. I mean, it ain't about us being disrespectful. It's about us being right. We know black women. We grew up and was raised around black women. So we know the dirt, the good, the bad, the ugly, the shicey, and the scamming. They ain't grew up with a black man, which is their father, so they don't know. They grew up with brothers and little boys, but with a man, nah. They don't know how to handle a high value man with principles and morals and boundaries. They ain't they ain't about to deal with that.
That words are just sometimes it's just the colloquial flavor of the fucking month, right? That's how that nigga works. That's how that nigga rolls. Like you said, you called Vanilla, you called him a coon. That's how coons are gonna work. Where I don't ever call Tommy or any of y'all a coon. Not now a fucking one of y'all a coon. You stand on your own square.
Calling somebody coon is calling somebody black. That's all it is. White people used it as describing somebody black. You coon. And black people think they trying to change the definition. If you go after anybody or say any or have an opinion about black women, you a coon. But people can go send steppers all day to another black person, but they ain't considered no coon. They they are considered steppers, shooters. But those same steppers and shooters will go out there in the streets talking about some hands up, don't shoot. Man, hold it down, man.
You have your own morals and beliefs and your own system with which you work in, right? Tommy is just he's just looks at shit differently. I hope that you would at least give him a chance to speak. And I'll wrap it up. Thank you so much, Michael, for let me speak.
Yeah, yeah. Tails P
Thank you.
Kenya.
Real
Y'all
life
said this
pop
nigga
pop.
was cooning and we was letting this shit go. What was he saying that we was letting fly? He's right here. We gonna run this shit back.
He said y'all are a bigger threat to America than actual deadly weapons.
Y'all are. Y'all definitely are. Definitely are. Y'all the backbone of the black community. Y'all got scoliosis. It's time to remove you. It's it's over. Ain't no more black community. It's the black community being sold out in the civil rights movement.
Y'all need to address that.
He said
Y'all
niggas,
let
not
that
black people. The
slide.
last time I checked, y'all said I wasn't a nigga.
Cut him. Right. He said niggas. Y'all, like he said, y'all said I ain't no nigga. So how y'all still getting offended?
Y'all want to play semantics around it? That's fine. I'm just saying.
But 20
Look at him, man. Y'all ain't gonna check him. Man, y'all playing some semantic word charade. Y'all ain't gonna check him, but they ain't gonna do it. They want y'all to do it, but they don't want to put in the work. But they got a problem with
25th ban was right. He was right when saying that statistics can be abused and manipulated. I mean, I work for the federal government. I am an econometrician. I have fucking degrees upon degrees and degrees in statistics. And he is absolutely 100% right that Tommy does take look. He goes fast and loose with some stats. But the reality is that we do kill our own more in a vast majority of instances.
Yeah, but and that's not his point to make. Tommy didn't.
it. Yup, we kill our own in the streets and abortion clinics. 900 black babies aborted a day. 900. Damn.
make that up. You know what I'm saying? That's not, if he's right about that, that's not us supporting him. 2 niggas shot at me. They was niggas. They weren't white boys.
Thank you.
So
Michael, I don't like the fact that you're trying to make it seem like my grievance was with.
See that when the truth is getting told, they don't like it. Cause man, look, you cannot build a community when one wanna stay in fantasy land. It ain't no hope for the American black woman. She gone. She is a gone. She is a Euro black woman. She's gone. The old black woman is gone. The traditional black woman is gone.
Tommy, I think it's hilarious that you're trying to do that. I have nothing to say to that man.
look at this tone now when this nigga up here.
Oh man, she ain't
I
say
this.
this.
I think this is. If you don't
I
mind,
just
think this
finished
is
eating.
odd.
I do.
I finished eating. Look, he pointed out the tone. Like, why are you playing like a victim now? Hey, y'all trip. They be playing like a victim, bro. But hey, that's on y'all.
Do mind. I do mind though. As a black woman, I do mind.
I wasn't talking. I didn't know I was talking to you. I
As a
have not
black woman, I do
disrespected you at
mind.
all.
I
haven't
do mind.
disrespected you at all.
I didn't disrespect you either. I was speaking.
Look at her. Look, everybody else was cutting her off, but when he spoke, she instantly went into warrior princess mode. They think that because I'm getting smart with you, I defeated you. You gonna stop talking your rhetoric over apps. But these same black women who hate Tommy, be sucking his dick. And he showed it. And none of them rebutted it. These women want it. You get mad off a dude you never met in person. And you got all this frustration. This sexually frustration.
Ma'am, I didn't say anything wrong.
And
I thought I was talking to the
I was
host.
speaking.
Man, that Fresh and Fish podcast.
I was speaking.
Jesus.
So if you can respect me as a black woman and allow me to finish speaking to the host of the room, I would appreciate it.
Are you recording us?
He is.
That's crazy. And I bet she feel proud. Like, yeah, I told him. I told what that lady said. I told you. I told you. Yeah, she feel real proud, bro.
Somebody's recording. That's crazy.
But
I don't know
yes,
if y'all
Michael.
noticed, but if you look
I
at the
know
space,
you, and this is about you.
yeah, I'm gonna just say this real quick. I don't know if y'all noticed, but if you look at the space in the top left corner, see that blinking red light? It means you're being recorded.
Dumbass. They see people who think with their feelings logic in front of their faces, man.
So just so you know.
Did she run?
I hate when y'all mute to say dumb shit because I wasn't talking to you.
Mute and say dumb shit. Always coming with names like a kid. And that's the same one who say pretty pussy some come eat. And she gonna say once she get called out about it, it's white supremacy fault. They made me put it up on there, even though I typed it.
Damn, my nigga.
I wasn't talking to you. I can see that the space is being recorded.
Right. I was talking about, I think somebody is recording on like a third party device because of the echo.
Exactly. It's
I
a
was
big fat
talking about.
echo, and every time somebody talks, it
But
kicks
you,
back.
but you knew that, I'm sure.
Okay, but we can handle the echo.
They so worried about that because they know they gonna hear they self back saying stupid shit. That's why. Somebody recording. I can hear the echo. It ain't even no echo. It might be y'all recording. While you trying to accuse somebody of something. Person who always accusing somebody of something is the one that's doing it. Remember that.
You can handle the echo.
Tails, did you have a point to make? Because
It was very quick. I'm not gonna be speaking to y'all. I will not be y'all's entertainment. Y'all can use who the fuck ever else. But Michael, again, my grievance was never with this man. It was with you guys. And I stated that. I tried to speak to you guys when it was happening. And you know, Michael, go back to the DMs. You wasn't allowing me to. So I would have been addressed it while Rick was awake. So this isn't about Tommy at all. Like I said, John, what I actually said was, I'm not going to be mad at a coon for being a coon. That's what I said. So I'm not mad at Tommy at all. He's doing what he does. I'm not going to be mad at a thief for stealing from me because that's what the fuck the person does. That's what a thief does.
so to be
So
clear,
everybody
he's the
else can go.
coon in question.
Oh, it's not a
So she making herself a victim. He's stealing from me, even though he on there. He can record too. You just don't like it. He's stealing my content. Basically, she gonna say he clout chasing off of me.
question at all. It's clear.
Okay, so it is about him.
I think
No,
the
it's
problem.
not
I
about
think
him
the
at all.
problem
It
is
was about y'all.
Quick
Stop it.
question: are you guys really having a round two
I
of
still don't know the
disappointing
point.
us?
We can
Like
catch up,
y'all,
nigga. That
y'all
ain't
are
my
really doing
issue.
a round two of this?
I don't know, Brady.
Brady, sit
I
there
think
apologizing.
he tells and
Fallon is
that they can handle.
He don't know the point. And she told him to catch up, nigga. That's her response. The other dude saying it was about him. Nah, it ain't about him. It's about y'all two. Huh? Basically, she calling y'all why y'all going against me and not him. You a man. But you the one who got the problem with it. Not those two. Most of them dudes who be in women's spaces only be around there just trying to fuck. They don't really give a fuck about you not giving a damn about what you think about another black man. They just only around to smash. And they might be the one clout chasing off of
This shit better than the niggas. So we giving them a
Handle what?
chance
When was
to
it ever
handle this
about
shit.
that?
Well, we said we were calling a family
No,
meeting, and
right.
y'all are really bringing once again guests into like a family
Family
meeting.
meetings over.
you. Family meeting over people they never met each other. So y'all a digital family now. That's see that word family it get tossed around too much. Ain't none of y'all family. What family reunion y'all been to? Y'all been to each other family reunion? People always trying to find a way to be a victim.
Because y'all
But
ain't
Because
got
y'all
no
came in here bullshitting and
Y'all ain't have
lying.
wasn't
no
about us
points.
handling anything better. All I was saying was you guys should never speak about accountability or cooning or black anything again. And I thought that we were all on the
You
same
should.
page based off of you guys cooning.
Right.
should.
So I just thought that
Who
that was
died and
the
made you queen of the conversation?
No.
They think y'all little boys, so they think y'all need to shut up and let grown women talk. They think y'all little boys, bro, cause y'all keep running behind them and shit. Keep catering to them till they fuck shit, cause y'all wanna fuck 'em. Y'all wanna take them to Pound Town. They ain't gonna let you.
I lied.
I
I'm not.
know,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
just
delete
saying,
this.
like,
I'm not gonna
you're
delete this shit because it's recorded.
expecting us
Kenny,
to
you said I
beef
didn't
with.
coon. You said I was off that indictment. You said I didn't do nothing. So now that I'm in on it again, what did I do?
That's a
I'm
breach of
surprised Kenny
privacy,
for this.
Michael. You said you was gonna delete it.
No,
So
because now y'all
we're
some lying
keeping a
fucks.
family meeting space up. Oh yeah, I'm about to drop. Y'all have a good one.
Bratty, the family
That's
meeting
what I'm saying.
ended
That's
30
corny,
minutes
Michael.
ago.
Man, some of these females be talking like y'all done helped a motherfucker out in their life. Ain't never met them nowhere. I'm dropping out. And ooh, yo dropping off don't mean nothing. He got Tommy Sotomayor on the space. Bye.
You being corny all day today. First you coon and
Here she go. Here she go. She
you
got
gonna
caught
help
lying.
coon, Michael?
Now she see.
I told you that's what she wanted to call him, a coon, cause you landed another coon on. But it's his space. If you don't like it, bye. Won't you? Won't you so mad that you don't even want to talk to the dude who you mad at? Explain to the world why you mad at him. But then if it got anything talking about disrespecting black women, you sitting around disrespect black men all day. You can't take the heat.
She on camera.
You gonna
Now she
take
don't
our
want to say
trust
it no
for
more.
granted, bro? You said you was gonna delete this shit. Now you're not deleting it because of what?
What's
the
you
reason?
motherfuckers are lying. We
Y'all
gonna
so
get to the
full of
bottom of
Apparently
this
we
shit.
lie all the time and we family.
Yeah, see that you should delete it because it made them look stupid, and they know it. That's why I'm saying like these black women ain't stupid. They know exactly what they doing. Just when they get caught, they want to put on the crocodile tears. I'm a victim now.
So you know,
Right.
again,
But I didn't get to record those.
Y'all so full of
now I got your dumb ass. Congratulations. Smile.
Right, what dude said, y'all so full of shit, and I got your ass. Smile, bitch. Like, y'all feelings get y'all in a trap every time. Just stop it. But you can't stop. You gotta have the last lick. I gotta have the last lick. Even though you fucked up.
jeez.
Hey, so Fallon, did that nigga post? Is that an old lady getting arrested that you said shouldn't have resisted, Tommy? I'm gonna put it in the jumbo. I'm gonna give you some context.
Wait a minute.
It's an old lady getting arrested. And she's like, she shouldn't have resisted.
While that tweet is loading,
I don't know. Tommy, wake up. The floor is yours.
you
Oh,
can
I can tell
yeah,
when it's time to
you
talk.
can speak.
I got people who follow me that's calling me coons and say they don't want to have nothing to do with me, but they follow me. That's weird.
Well, you should never follow me knowing that
Ma'am, because I haven't called you out your name, ma'am.
Wow. I told you she wants to fuck this dude, bro. She really wants to fuck Tommy, man. How this nigga a coon, but you still following him? See, black women really like coons for real because they agree on with a lot of shit they talking about. This generation is cool if they get logic, but if you talk logic to them, it's a problem. Birds of a feather, they fought together. That's why I don't trust them. Looking ass. Yo, hey, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
So that's why I followed you. I didn't call you out your name. And you told me not to
That
cut
nigga,
you
do
off,
you
and I
follow
didn't.
me
And
to
now you
use
back to
that?
cutting me
Wait,
off.
wait, Tommy,
So
did
you, so
wait.
she get to
Yo,
cut
so
me
you
off.
follow me to use that,
I'm
nigga?
quiet the whole
Tails,
time. Now this
Tails, did
bitch
you
is
follow
back
him
cutting
back?
me off.
Tommy, did she follow you back? Tommy, did she
Yes,
follow
go
you
look at her page. She's following me. I
back?
show
Oh,
people.
you
It's the
You've
fucking
been
internet,
fan.
cutting.
You fucking fan.
You
I'm
Exactly.
leaving this shit up.
They got her. You fucking fan. She gonna say, yeah, I follow you back. It's the internet. Yo, they got every excuse in the world. Damn, how Poland, man. They got every excuse in the world, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The people who be quick to call another black person a coon, they are scared because they ain't got enough courage to talk logic because they talk down on everybody else who do it. When you catch them doing it, it's the internet. Like, get out of here. I'm telling you, she she want Tommy to take her to Pound Town, bro.
She just talked shit about Rick getting up. You lying fuck.
Oh, that is
God. God don't play about me. He shows the hands and the weapons formed against a real nigga. You lying piece of shit.
Yep, God is showing us who's really on the black man's side, and it ain't our women. They just only settle.
Thank you for that.
Tells you so full of shit.
What did I lie about? Did I ever tell y'all I wasn't gonna follow this man?
You want to be friends?
Vanilla Bean. So you a you for the white man. Pussy pretty as hell. Come eat it. Vanilla Bean. Girl, that's tail. Follows you. So she followed Tommy. Telling you, she want Tommy to take her to Pound Town.
Follow back.
You want to be friends with
social
him?
media so serious.
You was talking about Kiki and all this other shit. You just
She said, why you taking social media so serious? But you calling Tommy a coon is serious. So you just throwing that name around because everybody else doing it then. If you ain't taking the internet serious. People get killed off the shit they say on the internet. People don't pull up and dox people. But it's the internet. Why you take it so serious? Oh, you think this shit a game? This get her pussy wet. And she looked like she sent that to him too.
Take it so serious.
You just called this nigga a bitch ass coon. Fuck this nigga. We was kikiing with him trying to be his friend.
Started talking
and
about
now
how
you
he
friend
was so
requesting this nigga.
disrespectful against black women, calling them black bitches.
And this is why we don't
over
give a
here
shit about what y'all
following
gotta say,
this
Penelope,
nigga.
Kenya.
So you
P,
gonna do
this
that
your
again?
friend?
How many people have I called bitches that I follow on here?
You full of shit. I don't want to hear no
Exactly.
more.
How
Y'all
many
crank
people?
up.
Damn, she just rolled past that like she ain't even just hear that. Once again, you cannot build with these type of women, man. This shit crazy. It's cool if they do it.